again referring, we touched upon this subject really lightly, but we're gonna touch it upon the desires again. So again, the first desire we have, the first desire that we have is a basic desire. Yeah, I'm gonna write a basic desire. Basic desire. Yeah. Then we have desire for wealth. I'll explain it, of course. Wealth, and then we have power. And we have knowledge. And I'll keep that to the end, really. Okay. So again, we are looking at a person. So we have time. So this is a person. It's just a basic explanation of the person during his lifetime, or could be in many lifetimes. Strangely enough, we talk about lifetimes, but now a person during a lifetime, he has basic desires. What do you mean? It's a sex, it's a food, security, it's a
animalistic.
Yeah, like a shelter, under your roof, sorry. And so you have basic desires. Then a person goes on to the next desires. He has desire for wealth. Well, money, is concerned about the state, his financial state, his position, all that really. Then he comes to the state of power. Means that person is interested to control, authority, all this. And we see, like, for example, politicians, a great example. And they strive for power. They're looking for power. They want to be presidents. Are the best examples. People who are, who could be named, striving for power. And then we have knowledge. Basically, it's scientists in our world. It's a small percentage, but they look for, they're investigating this, our world. Could be microscope, telescope, Hubble, whatever. Discovering, finding out how this world behaves and constructed, and so on. The atoms, to the micro volts and macro volts. So that's knowledge. A person can have a balance of it. Balance could be a mixture. Doesn't mean that you have to. I ate. Now I need money. I go to Now it doesn't work like that. Of course, it's a mixture. It's a balance. It could be different. A person could, at 5 years old, that like say. I met some. They already are looking for a desire for knowledge. They have knowledge. They're thirsty. You can meet some amazing people that are striving for this really. And some can stay throughout his life looking for basic desires. Really, some people like to eat. It's fine. Nothing wrong with that. And the last thing it's a higher than anything else. There is like a separation. So it's completely new desire that doesn't exist in this world. Doesn't exist. We have this desire for something else that is higher. And the Kabbalists say this thirst for spirituality. And Kabbalists over the years, they had this desire awakened in them. The founder answers, they wrote the books about it, they attained the spirituality and allowed us to study after them. Well, Barcelona is a great example. So this is behind this desire that we have right now. Again, we can look at the society. Society is in the same way. It goes from basics to the knowledge. At the moment, we're in a stage of society where we've discovered everything. There's a come to the finish line. As I say, there's so many great movies, documentaries that science already coming to the end, coming to the wall, and there's nothing else to discover in this world really. What else? There's some things in mission to Mars. They like to fly to Mars, but what else? You already found. Huh? Yeah, everything. So you can go to the deepest sea of the ocean and find something. But what else? That's it. You're not going to find the answers to the meaning of life. here we are at this frontier. Amazing. We're really grateful and proud it's to be at this, to be born really, and to talk about it really. And if so some Kabbalists used to actually suffer for revealing this knowledge, and for being Kabbalists, really, some Kabbalists used to, they actually they skinned them, skinned.
Yeah.
One of the Kabbalists was skinned alive for revealing the truth. Imagine that he was, for revealing this truth, you are skinned. Now I can go into any shop, I can go to Amazon, I can go to Google, I can Google everything. It's free. Nobody is stopping me. It's so valuable now at a touch. And we're lucky, we're really lucky to be born and to discover and to attain in this lifetime. Again, you don't have to wait. That's the beautiful thing. Don't wait. You can start now. You have the method. And start from this.
Yeah, I think that, that's kind of what we were saying earlier on before, is that after 1995 Al-Hassalam predicted a time when humanity would really need this. And now that humanity is coming to the final stages of its development, that's why Kabbalah is now becoming into the mainstream, and that's why it's becoming popular with many people, or many people are certainly curious about the whole subject. And the hostility that there was to Kabbalah, as Oleg mentioned, Rabbi Akiva, who was skinned alive, that hostility thankfully is not so much now. It's freely permissible to disseminate this wisdom and to really publicise it to people, and that's really what we're doing now.
Yeah, let's talk about this. The Kabbalists say you have the sixth sense. So they mentioned the sixth sense. I hope it's not a movie, right? With Bruce Willis. It's not that. Keep referring. Maybe I've watched it many times. Actually, I love it. But the sixth sense is this seed. This seed that needs to grow. And just a point. This is in Kabbalah called neshama. So it's a doorway to spirituality. So you can develop this point in your heart, the sixth sense, with Kabbalistic texts and the power of Kabbalistic texts. We're going to talk about. Let's talk about it. Kabbalistic texts. Yeah.
Yeah. There's many